Welcome back to Is It True News. We have some reports coming in that the areas surrounding the Great Lakes are going to be in a lot of danger. Some more manufactured disaster. We're looking at Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. We're going to have a major earthquake here in the next couple of weeks. And what's actually going to cause that is that Chicago has a huge deposit of nuclear waste that they shoved in the ground. It's been leaking like a sieve and burning underground for a number of years, and no one has done anything about it. And it's actually following the path to the states surrounding the Great Lakes. And the reason for this is the attempted takeover of the U.S. by the quote-unquote Muslim radicals, which basically are a Mossad operation. What's happening is, and Gideon posted this on our G Plus page, that during the these disasters, that is the time that Obama's jihad is going to start and try and take over. We had asked everyone to take out a map, look at where the sanctuary cities are, and then put a transparent piece of paper over top of the same map where all the no-go zones are located. And it's very telling. They are militarily positioned around the grids, the power grids, the major ports, hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, and this is their next target. They're already targeting the food supply, water and food, and we had warned you a few months ago they were going to start doing that. Food as a weapon and water as a weapon. And if you did not catch the G Plus page on T-valves, I suggest you download that too. It shows these documents on how California, it did say it was going to go from state to state and do it, set up these T-valves for basically to kill off targeted people. You're going to drink a cup of water and you're going to die of a heart attack, and no one will be the wiser. If you haven't looked at that, I suggest you look at that. But there should be no question that this is a war against the people, and the people haven't united yet. I mean, they unite in pockets. And to get through and to truly be free from these banking cartels, first of all, the dollar's going to have to crash. But the sad thing about that is that was part of David Rockefeller's plan to crush the U.S. And if you read the Silent Weapons and Quiet Wars, where we mentioned quite a few times, we're in the last few pages of that now. And crashing the dollar was David Rockefeller's plan back in 1979. And also, I suggest that you look at the diagrams and these, these LG5 towers. I don't know if that's the proper term, but the towers that putting up are the designs that are in Rockefeller's plans. It's all right there. You can recognize them as soon as you look at them. And again, if you haven't read that, it's only 46 pages. You should get through it in less than an hour, really. But you should definitely download that and read it, because you can see where we're at. And we have been telling you the only real way you're going to fight all this stuff is through frequencies. And 528 hertz, 432 and 936 hertz music should be playing that at least 3 times a day. And the frequency is like a big barricade, and especially the God tone frequency. And praying outside, out loud outside, you get the positive energy flowing, and it acts like a shield. You know how the Bible talks about wearing the God's armor? And that's what it's really talking about. It's praying outside, staying in line with the Word of God and the tones, the God tones. And that's your 528 hertz music. You know, God gives us simple tools and simple, weapons, lack of a better tool, to protect ourselves and to defeat these evil things that are going on. And you have to ask yourself, once again, with the military might that the U.S. has and NATO, why don't they just, assassinate the real problem, like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, Soros, Gates, instead of, several billion people? And again, the U.S., it says right on the military report, the Deagle report, that 280 million people in the U.S. must die. This is what Obama put out in a promise to the UN. So, we are at war, and I actually felt sorry for the people that put in comments and everything saying, oh, I can't wait to go, I'm going to the Lamb's Supper or the Bride's Supper, whatever. I really feel sorry for you people, because, God gives us this precious life, and you're just sitting at home waiting to die, because this life is worth fighting for. Anyways, getting back to the important thing, is these states that surround the Great Lakes. You people in those states, you better start stocking up on some water and food now if you haven't. Because as soon as all the horror and everything they're going to show you on the states are getting hit by these hurricanes back to back, it's going to be a big earthquake in the Midwestern states to destabilize the ports around the Great Lakes. So stay safe, stay in love, and stay in light. God bless you all.